Hello, and welcome back to Sim Airport, where we pretend to be an airport manager. So let's jump to speed 3 and let's have a look at all of this. All of this is complete, except for here, the airline facilities, where we have to negotiate and assign 10 officers to the airlines. Seems like a tall task, but that is going to become easier for us because we just initiated this office. Well, we didn't kind of initiate it, we've just built it for the time being. But I think this is going to be a good little office for us to expand into. There's still some glitchiness going on with the roads over here. I am not going to bother much about it because the cars are going through. I mean, it is affecting my OCD, so to speak, but I'm just fine with it. Sometimes we just have to go with things. So let's get a sliding door set up for our little reception area, which we are going to get in here. So I might want to have fountains on either side. So let's get a door over here and let's go in here and get some fountains. These seem like nice little fountains, so let's get 2 of these and let's get some trees. Tree 3, decorative tree, I think that's the one we want. So let's get a bunch of trees over here and we will shortly get ourselves a reception area. So we have 2 reception desks. I think that is a good combination to go with. So reception desks, and let's get them over here maybe. How is this? So we have like one space there and then we have a bunch of spaces. So okay, so that's how we've spaced it out over there. So maybe we can do the same over here. So we can have like, actually, why don't we do this? Let's have reception desks like so. Over here one and one in here, and have a waiting area over here. So we have seating. 3 is good. So we can have a actually quite a substantial waiting area, I would say. So let's get ourselves a waiting area. Yes, I know that. I'm not going to do that now because I want some I want some time to like process how I'm going to do all of this. So let's get this here till so. And there are no garbage bins here yet, is there? I could have 2 garbage bins here. So that's called trash cans here, right? They're called garbage bins. Surprise, surprise. So we could get 2 of them here. That's fine. And I need escalators. So we need escalators. 1 going up and 1 coming down. So this is escalator up and this will be escalator. Ooh. Okay, so let's pause quickly. This is at this edge, right? So which means I will cannot cancel. Damn it. So once this is complete, we need to dismantle this and then move it a little bit lower. Dismantle, and let's get the escalator going up over here, blocked by a nearby fence or wall. Are you serious? Which fence or wall are you talking about? Is it the one above? All right, so let's get this wall complete. Let's page up, get these things dismantled or demolished. Page down. That's the escalator up. Okay, so that is good. We can have another door here. So we can have a door, let's say sliding door over here, which leads into the office area over here. So this is quite a substantial office area. So we can have people going up and people coming down. Let's switch directions. I guess this is going up then, and this should be coming down. So switch, no, switch. Okay. So this is for people coming down. This is for people going up. That's fine. So let's get some windows all up around here. So that's that. We could have corridors running all the way around, and we need to actually have a bunch of other offices and places. So let's quickly have a look at what offices we have here. So going up here, page up, we have 1, 2, 3 sales offices and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 senior people's offices. What is wrong with you? Must be assigned to a PA speaker. You still aren't? That's sad, but we could work with that later. Right, so I am jumping in between two games, because of which I will be pressing some of the wrong keys some of the times. And yeah, I just conveniently forgot the count that I had. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 offices. We have the CFO and finance VP's office right next to each other, and then foreman, COO maybe next to each other, and then the CTO can be another office. So these bigger offices, like for these rich folks, I would like to have like you know, like a couch or something inside for them. If I could actually have it in the first floor, that would be amazing. So we could do that. We could like make this entire floor for higher ups, so to speak. We could have sales offices there too, so which means we can have the airline offices. Actually, that's a good idea. We could do that. We can have airline offices. Let's do this. Let's foundation this entire thing. We have money. Money is not an issue. We have 1 million something something yada yada something. So money is not an issue here, obviously. So let's lavish our people. Well, that's a different floor. How did I miss that? What kind of floor is this? Objects, construction, floors. What kind of floor was this? It's not floor 15. Was it wood 1? Or was it wood 1B or wood 3 maybe? It's going up and down. I think it's wood 1. So let's make it wood 1 and let's see how it is. Actually, maybe we want to make the first floor the airline offices, I mean, the ground floor is the CFO's office. I know he doesn't get height, but it's not like this is a 50-story building, so shouldn't matter much. And also, you know, it's like they have access to go out directly, so it's like it's a little fun. Just get out of your office and then you don't have to take the escalator, because there's no elevator in this game, is there? There isn't. So you just walk out and you have your car parked right there. So that could be good. It's going to free up a lot of real estate for us at the airport itself, which is again a good thing for us, because that means we can allocate that for a lot of other things that we need. I was thinking that we could actually have our amplifiers in this building, kind of like this being the main building, you know. It's like if you are working, you come down to this building automatically. Only if you're like, if you're working as management in the airlines, you come here automatically. So why are people sitting in the opposite direction? Oh, they're just normally sitting, I guess. So our flow is pretty good. I like our flow. There's a lot of people coming in, a lot of people leaving us, and our security is handling things like a boss. Our check-in, check-out counters are handling things like a boss. So I guess everything is fine. So one little bit of news which I mean, how I learn things in this game is that there is a co-YouTuber. There is another YouTuber who enlightens me on stuff which happens, and he's played this game for way too long. So he knows all the ins and outs of this games, and I really appreciate the help that he's giving me. So he did mention that the full body scanners which we have over here at security, per person it takes more time for people to cross it, but then it just gives much better security. So win some, lose some, I guess. But yeah, still we are maintaining our entire process properly. So actually we can go and check out our flight status for yesterday to see if we dropped any. And yes, we seem to have dropped a couple over here towards the end of the day, I guess. Whoa, we've dropped a lot. It's just 2 people or 1 person per flight, but that kind of adds up. So I guess we will have to monitor from what's this, from around, ooh, that's 1 o'clock, which means 10 in the morning. From 10 in the morning we're having some failures. So maybe tomorrow, which is today, we will have a look at what's happening. It could be this. It could be the check-in, check-out counters, which, I mean, there's no good way of me to expand this except if I take these tanks off. Even then the amount of expansion I can get is not that much, because we have the tarmac here. So we can't actually, not tarmac, what is this? The taxiway. We have the taxiway here. So I probably can't expand as much as I would like. Like I can't go all the way here. So I can't have like 5 extra counters for sure. I could make these deeper, but I mean, how much deeper am I going to go? Or I could remove this entire structure here, remove this wall, and then have a bunch of ticketing counters here maybe, or maybe ticketing counters here. I don't know, lots of different ways of doing it. So we are around 8 o'clock and everything seems to be fine. We are handling, okay, there it is. There it is. Is it? No. I think it's flowing fine even now. It's around 9:50, so now is when we will start seeing the people for the 1 o'clock flight come in. Yeah, the queues are, they're not unbearably full. It's not like they're so full that it's going to stop the process. So there's no problem here, at least that I can see. There's no issues here. Things are going fine. People are walking in. People are doing their check-in and security, and they are going out. So that seems okay. Let's wait till 1, and then we can see if there is like a really heavy influx of people which affects us. Doesn't seem to be anything too drastic, so I mean, things seem fine for the time being, at least. It's not as bad as how it was a couple of days back, which is when we had that huge fiasco. Alright, so I mean, let's let this day run, I guess, because there doesn't seem to be any great big emergency right now. So we need 5 offices here, so let's quickly go into planning and let's plan out the 5 offices. Let's choose cyan. So we need 1 2 3. How long are you? You are 21 long. 21 long, so which means if I have a walkway around, that's going to become 19. So let's say it's a 2 by 2. Okay. No, not demolish. Go into planning again, go into cyan again, and yes, there you are. These are big enough offices, right? Yeah. So let's get walls around all of them. Now we need 2 offices which are small. So maybe this office could be the small one. This could be the small one. And we need 3 offices which are large. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. That's inconvenient. So how do we separate this? And a huge office in the middle. Is that what we want to do? So let's say that we get, this seems fine actually. We just need to go one lesser somewhere. So maybe we can push this up a little bit, have a little more space here. But for what reason? It's like I don't have a compelling reason enough to do that. Or maybe this is how much? 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 times 5 is 10. So that's 3 times 3. And then we have like a little space up in here. So this would be a smaller office then. Actually, I could separate this, which means 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have one more office here. And can we make these restrooms? Do we want to do that? Don't think I want to do that. We could have, we need restrooms for sure. Maybe we will have restrooms. Actually, we need restrooms for these people as well. So how do we do that? Maybe we don't have restrooms for them. They want to use the restroom, they have to use the airport's restroom. We could do that. Okay, so I am going to clear these walls over here, and I'm going to build up the walls here. I guess the CFO gets this, or whoever, the COO, the foreman, I don't know. Let's see. Or actually, I could make this an open path where people can walk through. Increase the size of this by 1, increase the size of this by 1, and there is a passage which goes through here, which means I get 2 big offices, and then I need 1 more big office which I can have in the middle. That's a good option. We might just go with that. So planned wall will be here, planned wall will be here, right? So we clear this wall, we clear this wall, we clear these, and all of these. I mean, it's just planning, that's why it's taking time, but we have 1, 2, 3. So take from here. So we have 1 here, we have 1, 2, 3, and then we have this going up here, this going up here. That's about the same size. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this comes up here, right? These are perfect. Perfect as perfect can be. So let's get walls. Let's place down the walls. And that gives me space to have my planning offices, or should I say my salespeople's offices all around here. So that's 2 by 3, 2 by 3. And let's page up, go over here, see how many I have. I have 3 offices here. So let's page down. I have 4 offices here. That's good, but we could do better. So let's get this whole thing. Up in here. It's 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 here. That gives me 3 by 3s. Thought I wanted 3 by 2s. And where are you, Mr. Clearer? There. Right, so that gives me ample room here for me to get the washrooms, because I guess we need them. And yeah, so I'm going to put a quick cut in this video. As soon as we come back, we will plan this much more. We will finish building the offices, and we will remove the offices from up there, and we will try to see how we can give these offices to the airlines. So do like and subscribe if you like the content that I'm putting outside. If there's any comments, please feel free to comment. I miss all of your comments. And yeah, I'll meet you in a short bit. Take care now. Bye bye then.